welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be like a mommy motivation, get it all done type video for you all. I have a lot to do today, some errands to go run. We're gonna head out to Krispy Kreme because it's like about a 30-minute drive and there's a Trader Joe's. Just tons of fun in this video, but definitely a lot of the usual cleaning motivation that you guys look forward to on my channel. If it sounds good, thumbs up, subscribe, all of that, and I'm gonna get started. Pretty little girl here keeps messing with my bats behind me, so I'm gonna hold her for a second. But the first thing we're gonna do is get the kids ready, load up, and go do all the errands part. And then when I come home, I'll show you the haul. Oh, remember I was gonna take her. I'll show you the haul and everything from that point. The glass at Krispy Kreme was absolutely disgusting, but the kids really enjoyed watching the donuts go through this conveyor belt. They thought it was fascinating. And the Halloween donuts were adorable, but man, are they ridiculously sweet.
I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too. You can ride all the blue. I wanna do what you want.
Gwen had such a good time with the little baby cart. She thought it was fantastic that I let her pick things off the shelf and put it into her own cart and push it around. It was a nightmare trying to keep her away from people's heels, but other than that, she did really, really well. And then I'm just gonna show you a few of our favorite things from Trader Joe's while I'm shopping around. Anyone know what this witch's broom stuff is? I was really intrigued by it and almost brought it home, but I didn't do it. And we did stop at Chicken Guy while we were down there because we've never been, and it was actually pretty good.
What we do is what we do.
Back home from all of our running, and I'm gonna show you the Trader Joe's haul. Let's go through it real quick. Some of it I picked up myself, some of it my husband picked up, and some of it the kids picked up. So it's a whole random mess of crap I'm gonna tell you right now. Pumpkin waffles, and then this pumpkin cookie mix. I'm gonna actually make those today. Mashed sweet potatoes, because I want to try. We got 2 bags for our family. Carne asada, my husband picked that. These were kind of a Brianna pick. It's a pumpkin streusel muffin. They sound really good. Pumpkin JoJo's were the kids. These tricolor carrots. I love tricolor carrots and I want to try them out. Gwen, she loves apples and bananas. And her pumpkin, that was all her. In here, I've never tried their cranberry sauce before. I was really curious about that. I got more pumpkin to go for pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving so it doesn't get sold out on me. Pumpkin butter for the kids, they love it. I grabbed these for myself, not knowing my husband picked these up for me when I told him I want them, but I'm not buying them. He bought them anyways. And then movie theater popcorn, that was my husband. Pearled couscous, I love it and I can never find it at our local grocery stores, so I buy it when I go there. These are for the lunch boxes. And of course, some spiced cider because I'm gonna make that wine cider sangria thing for Thanksgiving, so I grabbed it while I was there. I just got all the Trader Joe's stuff put away, but I did want to say something. Yes, Trader Joe's is a full-size grocery store, you know, for the most part. They have meat and cheese and everything that you need. I don't buy that kind of stuff when I'm there. I buy strictly like the specialty stuff that really catches my attention, but I don't do like a grocery shopping while I'm there because I'm there so infrequently. That's all I want to spend my money on is like the specialty stuff and then call it good. But now we are back to reality. All of this needs to go in the dishwasher. I need to unload the dishwasher. That's for dinner tonight because I forgot to take it out before we left. So that is thawing in the sink. And I have a few things from last night I need to put away. And I have to figure out what I want to do with those. I think I'm going to have to put them in like a Ziploc bag or something to keep them fresh. Since this is like a mommy motivation video, I'm gonna show you the real side of motherhood as well. Like for one, this right here, I hide my missing bat when I'm standing in front of it for you guys. I hide my bat. I don't know where it's at. I have a clue, don't know where it's at, but I'm standing in front of my pantry door because that's the real thing I actually wanna show you. Oh, and that's the bat the cat keeps playing with. She stands up here on top of the fridge and she keeps beating it. Like, look at how bent she has that wing. It's just ridiculous. That bat is ruined. I almost don't even want to show you, but I mean, I have 5 kids. I have a very large pantry, but I also have a very messy large pantry because my children cannot keep the organization that I put in here to save my life. Like up here, both of these are for baking. One's for like the mixes and one's for all the extra crap. No, those are messed up. That right there is for like all the side dishes to go with dinners. Over here, these baskets, this is all like my hot beverages, like teas and stuff. That is like a pumpkin spice hot chocolate. It should be over there, which by the way, that is absolutely disgusting. I'm so sorry, but it really is. This is all my leftover spices and stuff that are going over there in the glass jars. This is all the extras. These are kids' snacks for school, both there and there. Down here is all canned goods and sauces, which clearly it's not. Over here is all of my baking and my coffee stuff, which is overflowing ridiculously. This is where all like the seasoning packets go, like taco seasoning and stuff. Huge mess. Pet treats, extra coffee. Cereal containers, not used, you know, because that's how that works. Overflow of bread products and oatmeal, just a mess. See, there's more oatmeal over here, which the pumpkin spice of this is atrocious. So it's fun. I've been trying products. And then none of my plastic jars are in use. None of them. So all the chips and snacks and stuff are just shoved in there. This is what I mean by mommy motivation. If your pantry looks like crap, hello, welcome to the party, because this is what mine looks like. I've had the Pinterest worthy pantry out of this thing. It's not feasible with 5 kids. It's just not. This is the very realistic state of my pantry 80–90% of the time. So yeah, there you go. Don't feel bad if your pantry is horrible. So's mine. Oh man, and another thing I get to admit too, that's still September's dinners. I never even put October's up there. I've just been using a notepad on the other side of the house because I didn't even think to do this. Like if it was circled, I never got around to it, and like this and that I never got around to, but yeah, I still even have September's dinner calendar up. The kitchen needed the majority of my attention today. It wasn't too bad, but it had a lot of dishes like the ones on the counter from last night and stuff. So I had to start with the kitchen first things first. I am going to get around to that pantry, so don't worry, but I will not be filming it because it will be an entire dedicated video just the pantry, and I'm not doing that. If you see my face right here, my daughter put a milk cup in the sink and I didn't know, and apparently it sat in her room for like a day and a half. Yeah, that was curdled milk that just got thrown to the bottom of my dishwasher. Absolutely horrible, but yeah, that's life with kids for you. This large clear container I'm using is from Aldi. It came in a set of like 5 different containers. Honestly, I do not like them and I will not recommend them to you guys. They say they're dishwasher safe, they're not. And these little pieces on the side that push in, they fall off. It's not worth it. And for the counters today, I'm bringing out Old Faithful. I am doing apple cider. It is getting very close to Halloween and I want all of my fall smells because as soon as October's over, I transition straight into Christmas. So I'm trying to just soak up the last little bit of fall that remains. I'm changing up my Scentsy and I'm showing you guys this one. It's called Fairy Tale Pumpkin. It's not bad, but it's not like the greatest either. But if you haven't tried this one, it is worth it if you do like pumpkin-y smells, because it is pretty good. Cleaning the counters, I just thought of something that I need to ask you guys. And it's a candle question. This one right here, pumpkin carving. I'm about a third of the way through burning it. It just smells like burn. Just no pumpkin, no nothing else, just burn. Like, is this happening to anybody else, or do I have a bad candle? Like, I really wanna know what your experience is with this specific one. I wanna make sure I'm asking this correctly and I don't sound like a lunatic. Because seriously, this is supposed to smell like carved pumpkin, spiced pumpkin seeds, smooth brown sugar. I was smelling that, like before I ever burned it, this was phenomenal. Like this candle smelled amazing. But once I've been burning it, after about the second or third time I burned it, it's just gone. The only thing you smell is just, you know what a burning candle smells like? That's all you smell, is burn. So I wanna know if anyone else is experiencing that with this one. The other fun thing, I have to once again refill the candy jar because my children go nuts at this. They will take, hey mom, can I have a piece of candy after dinner? It's like, sure, you can have one after dinner, but when you've got 5 kids dipping out of this thing all the time, it goes really, really quick. But this is also the $5 one out of the Target dollar spot. I have seen a slightly bigger one that they have there. It's the $10 one. I think that would get me a little further, but I also think my kids would just eat that faster. So I have to fill this up now. I have this pail of candy from one of my neighbors booed us. I have some of the candy that I've thrown in there too and bought, but that's what I've been using to fill this up. Because there's all kinds of candy in here, so. And my kids go nuts over those stupid things. Okay. All right, that's good. Yeah, and see, there's still plenty to go. I love asking you guys fun questions like what movie am I watching, what show is that, and all kinds of stuff. I have a fun one today that I am curious about since, you know, Halloween's in a week. What is your favorite Halloween candy? I'm probably the most basic person in the world, and mine are these right here, the little Reese pumpkins. I love them so much, but what's your favorite Halloween candy?
Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready?
I had to fix the couch, but I could not bring myself to mess up Mako's nap because I want to vacuum. So if he's gonna lay here and nap, I'm gonna tuck him in and make sure he stays there.
Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and
I just came over here to fluff my towels because I can't fold them until I re-fluff them. So I'm gonna move on over here. This is something I've been wanting to hang up for like 2 weeks now. I found it at Aldi and I saw it on the thing. I was like, oh, this would be perfect because see like the dates, like this one goes all the way back to 16. My parents over at their house, they were drawing in their laundry room on the wall. So I went over there and I measured all of it and then I stuck it all on this board. So that way I would have it too. So I'm happy now to be able to put the marks for each kid from this point on, but the original marks are still always gonna be at my mom's house, but I wanted them here too. Like Gwen's first one right here wasn't until 2021, so I don't have like the baby marks, but I do have a few. The reason it's been just laying here and I haven't hung it is because these need to go on the other side. This is double-sided. So it's got this one that's made for like a nursery, a gender neutral nursery, but it does have the stuff right here for me to switch the sides of the board. But I keep forgetting to ask my husband for the electric drill. But I even have the spot marked on the wall of where it needs to go up there because obviously it doesn't start right at 0. But this is something else that I've been neglecting to do. I was gonna make these today. That was my full intention. I even said I wanna pick this up before I even got to Trader Joe's. But I mean, look at how many donuts we still have and the muffins. So no, I'm not baking anything else sweet today. I will bake these during this week. It'll probably be over on my Instagram if you're curious about what they taste like or texture, anything like that. Just check over on my Instagram stories because this will definitely be there. This video is posting on Monday the 24th, so probably around like Wednesday or Thursday, I will put those over on my Instagram. That way you guys have plenty of time. If you don't see this video right when it releases, you still have time to go over there and check those out.
I need somebody to love. Oh, na, 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 na.
Mako has destroyed all of his toys, so I had to get new toys, and of course they had Christmas ones out, so I bought them. But now he's just gonna lay here. I love it. It was so easy for me to vacuum because all he did was watch me, but he didn't try and eat the vacuum this time. So I was very glad to catch him on nap time because he was a little too groggy to try and eat my vacuum.
Don't have to. There's so much that I'm still keeping to myself. 'Cause you don't listen, babe. But still you got me missing you. When I see you, my heart starts racing. But I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame.
And I don't know about you, but all drinks taste better when they're in a fun cup. I don't know if that's everybody else or just me, but that's definitely my theory.
This time, girl, I know what
Old man Hunter's out today. You guys actually get to see him. You never get to see him that often anymore, so. But yes, he's still here. There's Hunter. He just, you know, he lets that one have the majority of the attention, but he's still right here, sweet old man. And once again, I do have to mop all of the mud, and Brianna just let both the dogs out the door, so, I mean, I'm not even worried about this right now. I'll do it later. Since the dogs were outside, I fixed that blanket, but I have no idea where my white blanket is that goes there. I don't even have a clue, so, I mean, mom life for you. First thing, yes, my bed was made. I just pulled the blankets back to talk for 1 second. My husband just took the kids' birthday shopping for me, so they're gonna be gone for at least an hour, which means I have enough time to get in a nap. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. All right, that was a much needed nap. But now my makeup's messed up, my hair's messed up. I don't care, it was totally worth it. It's one of those you wake up in a different century. But I don't care. Now we're gonna go work on dinner.
I was at the wrong place at the right time.
Now Brianna and I are working on dinner. We're just browning the meat, the onion, and some steak seasoning in this pan because we're going to make shepherd's pie, but we're making a very easy, fast version of shepherd's pie. Just like this water right here, I'm gonna set to boil, and I'll be using that in a minute. The kids are going to be reading this. It was the toy guide that came in the mail from Amazon for Christmas this year. So that's gonna be their entertainment while I'm getting dinner put in the oven real quick. I love that they do these. I just really miss the Toys R Us one. These packet potatoes, I love to use them. Yes, they're not the healthiest thing in the world, but they are so easy and so fast, especially when I'm doing shepherd's pie because you need the layer of mashed potatoes on the top. And these take like 2 minutes to put together. That's just why I like to keep these on hand. And for the easy shepherd's pie, I just take my 13x9 with the meat that I browned up, put that on the bottom, a whole can of drained corn, and then the potatoes on the top. You can use Bob Evans homemade potatoes. The frozen department has mashed potatoes that you just heat up. Anything you want to use for the mashed potatoes. And then cover this thing with cheese and bake it for like 25-30 minutes in the oven at 350. It is so easy, it feeds our entire family, and there is never any leftovers.
Then you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy. I will let my guard down.
If whatever I'm making for dinner isn't something that I need to sit there and babysit and stir and keep doing a bunch of steps, I like to get as much done during the time that it's cooking as I can. Like right now I'm gonna clean up every single dish that I had to use, the pan, the pot, everything. So that way this is done and I have very few dishes to worry about after dinner. And then because this took 25 to 30 minutes in the oven, I had plenty of extra time. So right now what I'm going to do is also fold the load of towels from earlier that I fluffed. Because like I said, I will take any opportunity to not have extra crap to do after dinner because that is one of the best times I get to spend with the kids and relax with them. So I will get everything done beforehand or it will wait till the next day.
Love out loud. Love out loud. Love out loud. Love out loud.
This is what the shepherd's pie looks like when I pull it out of the oven, and I had an extra pack of potatoes, so I was either gonna put little fat ghosts like I've done before over my Instagram, you'll see it, but tonight I was like, no, I wanna try and draw a spider web on this thing. It came out so cute. My kids absolutely loved it. It was really easy. It took 2 extra seconds to do this. I cleaned one of my plastic spiders and put that on top. It was just perfect for Halloween, and the kids really did enjoy it.
Love a little louder. Love a little louder. Love a little.
Since I still have this out from dinner and I haven't put it away yet and cleaned it, I'm gonna make some tea. I love this one. This one's caffeine free. Otherwise, if it was morning, I'd be making this one, but what I want to show you was the different temperature thing that it does matter. Like the back of this one does specify 212 of a boiling temperature, but other teas do need the different temperatures, so that's why this is really good to have. But like for either of these two, I'll just hit the little one that says boil and start, and it'll boil in like 2 minutes.
Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way, don't know what you hold my hand, look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright. I'll be right here, I swear.
Great, but that's gonna do it for this one. I've got my cup of tea. I'm gonna go sit down and watch a movie or something with the kids. I did find my bat that goes right here, but the tape is obviously bad, so I have to now find my tape. It's a lovely vicious cycle, but at least I found my bat. But that is definitely it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, thumbs up, subscribe if you are new here and you did enjoy the video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.
Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love.